Good morning, Libra, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is to go on and just give you your general December reading, and I'll be following up after this reading with more gender-based readings for what I'm or who I'm kind of see coming towards you during our new year 2020. And as always, Libra, if this reading resonates with you, go on and give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe, Libra, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay, I've decided to go on and just use my enormous deck here, and I've already shuffled as illustrated as we see here. In addition to using two additional cards to just give you a bit more partner advice into your situation. So here's the deal. The way that I like to do this reading is that basically I'm going to go on and just give you or make a few general observations about the cards that I'm seeing here. And then I'll just go on and just synthesize what I'm kind of seeing, what you may have already experienced in your romantic arena, or what might be currently in process, and what you can expect to happen by the end of this month. Okay, so let's go on and get started with making a few general observations. Okay, I'm just feeling the person that seems to be surrounding you seem to be very attractive, even nicely built. Okay, that I'm kind of getting. I'm kind of feeling the person quite shy and a bit lonely, and even in fact, a double talker. Even in fact, for some of you, you may be even be dealing with someone with, a person who kind of dresses kind of alternatively, or maybe in fact leads an alternative, type of lifestyle, like bisexual or some sort. But I'm feeling that the person is very emotional, very spiritual, creative, and very independent. Okay, I'm also feeling too that this shy man could in fact represent you, gentlemen, and this lonely woman could in fact represent you, females, or you might in fact be dealing with someone who has those type of characteristics. Okay, so I'm going to go on and just get started and look at what you've kind of already experienced or what might be in process here by just combining these three cards here. So we have the rider there, we have the pathway, and we have the heart card. So that certainly shows that new possibilities kind of came up for you guys, and there may have been several offers that you guys may have received in terms of offers romantically. And many of you may have even, in fact, dealt with, it looks like, either a playboy or a playgirl type personality. And the person appears to have been probably a bit, it looks like very promiscuous, I'm feeling. So, just to combine this, what I would say here is that in the past, it looks like that many of you, it looks like, met a new person or kind of enter into a relationship. It looks like with a very physically fit type person who was very outgoing, but I'm feeling who always it seemed the person seems to have been very indecisive. I'm feeling always on a go. It appears to me that I'm kind of getting. And it appears that, the relationship kind of took a turn for the worse, and probably more than likely, it seems to me, due to cheating or doubt, and many of you may have decided to kind of go or part ways as a result of this. But I'm feeling that, however, despite it all, you still kind of, I'm still feeling that you still want to kind of, fall in love or have this passionate relationship, be it with this person that you've had problems with, or it could be with someone new. I'm feeling to, and you really want to attain your heart's desire. Okay, so let's look at these two cards here, or combining these three cards here. We have the heart. Okay, we also have the moon card, and we also have the star card there. So I kind of see you, ladies and gentlemen, falling in love and kind of attracting a lot of attention. It seems is going to be coming up with a very, it looks like, very seductive person, and it's quite also plausible. I'm feeling that many of you are in fact going to meet someone new, or if many of you kind of are hoping to kind of rekindle, I'm feeling, the passion or the flame with someone with whom you've been estranged. This is certainly a good signal that you're certainly going to reconcile your differences and perhaps even strengthen the union or your connection. But the key here that that this card is kind of indicating is that you might want to allow your intuition to kind of guide you, because it's almost as if when you're kind of seeing these cards right here combined, that heaven is kind of smiling upon you and you're receiving a blessing, and you're going to finally find, ladies and gentlemen, the light, to an end of a rather, you know, long dark tunnel. You're going to find that light. So it looks like things are going to be getting better for you guys. So let's go on and get started and just get into your individual cards here. With first looking at the cards falling to the bottom of the deck here, we have that man symbol there, and that denotes a water sign, and that's Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio. And the ruler is the sun. So this could represent you men, as already indicated, or for you women, a person that you might be interested in, or a male that you're really thinking about a lot, or as I suggested, from what seems to be coming to into your future, even in fact a male that might be even in fact coming into your life. Okay. And then, just going and just moving along here, we have the mountains card there, and that denotes an earth sign, and the ruler is Saturn. So this card is all about obstacles and delays, or pitfalls and challenges. So, ladies and gentlemen, you may have been having a lot of challenges in your relationship. It's to your romantic success, and it's really been impeding progress. It seems like you've been kind of going through or having a blockage, in a situation, that you may have dealt with in the past, kind of resulted, as as I've already indicated, in cheating and infidelity. So I think that it looks like with this card, you're wanting to kind of move forward, but you're kind of every step of the way, it seems like there's a lot of delays that's really kind of been getting in your way there. And then when you're seeing this woman card there, and ladies, once again, that could represent an aspect of yourself. A gentleman, it also can represent a woman that you've been kind of thinking about a lot, and she represents an air sign. Okay, Gemini, Libra, as well as Aquarius. And the moon rules this card, and it might be you are kind of contemplating this female a lot, particularly this month, or like I said, it could be a new female in some way that might be counter entering your life here. Okay, so let's go on and just get in more depth with what I'm seeing here in terms of what has happened in the past, or what might be currently happening here. We have that rider card there, and or even a horseman, and that also denotes an air sign. Okay, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and this card is all about news that kind of comes in, or as well as even new people. So it goes back to what I said, that you met a new person or whatnot, and the relationship might have been kind of good at first, but it kind of resulted in a lot of infidelity and a lot of cheating. So that card shows or brings about a complete change in your romantic situation. And again, remember, it is in the past. So, you know, so this certainly shows that you received some type of call or phone call, or perhaps you connected with a lover in some way here, that seems to be kind of suggesting there what I'm seeing in the past here. But then you moving on to this crossroad card, that also gets, you have a lot of air sign in your reading. Okay, you have Gemini, Libra, as well as Aquarius again with this card. And Uranus is the ruler. And this card is all about decisions and choices and really serious contemplation. So it certainly shows that the person that you did, kind of having in your life, or came into your life, you, due to all of the issues that kind of came up, you're kind of made a decision to kind of like deal with the situation, and perhaps even move away, from this person. I'm kind of getting here with that card. And yet you still kind of desire the person, but it looks like that you guys are gonna, in fact, meet new people, and it looks like that you already perhaps may have met, new people when you're kind of seeing those cards there. Okay, and then just moving on and just looking at your future cards here, as I've already suggested, these are very positive cards that you have here that seems to be falling in your reading here. You have the moon card there that shows there, and that denotes a water sign. Okay, so that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And this card is all about our feelings and dreams and imagination. And it shows that despite it all, you're going to, in fact, achieve the success as I suggested. That in terms of the romance that you would want, either rekindling with someone that you may have had problems with, or you're going to be meeting someone new, okay? And it looks like it might be someone of influence, that someone that seems to have their, things together when it comes to, their success in life. And I'm feeling that they're quite and very independent. I'm kind of forgetting with this card. And last but not least, you have the stars there, okay? And that also, once again, ladies and gentlemen, refers to an air sign, okay? Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And the ruler is Jupiter. And this card is certainly all about destiny. And it's certainly, kind of showing that you're dreaming or you're hoping for things to turn out in your favor. And this is the fairy god's mother's card, if you will, and wishes come true. And it hope shows a lot of hope for your relationship to flourish, and it will, in fact, I'm kind of feeling flourish here. Okay, so let's look at the other two cards that you have here that I decided to go and choose to just give you a bit more part and advice. We have, this hopeless and, or the helpless and hopeless card there. And that, that card, as you would expect, is certainly all about feeling a bit restricted or boxed in and obstacles, to your success, just as this mountain card is. All of it is kind of, placing further emphasis here on that mountain card, and shows that perhaps you feel that you've been blocked at every turn. And this card is telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that this is certainly further from the truth. Okay, so you might feel a bit powerless at this moment, but not, you just have to have the willingness. I'm feeling here to kind of, to kind of take, action as it relates to your situation, and decide, what might need to be changed. Is it anything that you may have did to, or done to contributed to the demise of your relationship, or is it anything that you can do to kind of resurrect it and help, help make it grow? Okay, and last but not least, and once you do that, the healing will certainly begin here. Okay, and this is a time that you can kind of manifest what you want and just release all of the guilt and whatnot that you may been, kind of feeling. And if you feel you owe someone an apology, then I feel that it's time for that, and vice versa. So, Libra, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Once again, I look forward to hearing your comments. And if you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now and press the like button. If you'd like a more personalized reading, you can contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.